Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I only want to focus on the shorter time frame. If you like to see a little bit more context, feel free to check out my last video about Bitcoin. Yesterday we witnessed Bitcoin rally above resistance. The break above 26.1k here was the signal that something was not quite right and that we would not go down directly. That's why I provide you with these resistance areas so that you know if broken, things can turn around quite quickly in the crypto market. Don't underestimate these levels because, as you can see, if you watch this, then you had a good feeling about, okay, something's going on here. The direct downside path is probably not going to be taken by Bitcoin. We're pushing higher a little bit. I encourage people to take this as to view these things as opportunities. So for example, if Bitcoin breaks below a support level or breaks above a resistance level, you can always see that as an opportunity because it gives you a trade setup basically. Don't know, a lot of people get frustrated if, for example, a resistance breaks or support breaks because it's literally nothing else than a signal. So it's actually quite a good signal because it tells you that Bitcoin is probably going the other way. Okay, so we did say yesterday that we need to see a 5-wave move to the upside. 5 waves up as a first indication that Bitcoin has bottomed. So just maybe, I did say I don't provide more context, but maybe a little bit more context so people don't misunderstand. At the moment, we have a few possibilities. We have the idea that Bitcoin could still come down easily lower here. In this idea of a 1-2 setup, with the third wave in the making. In the third wave, we have an A, B, and should now come down in a C wave. This is still possible, however, getting extremely challenged now because I count 5 waves up. Now, I know that on the lower time frames in crypto, we see all sorts of distortions. So you can't believe everything you see, okay? It's you can't believe everything you see. So in my opinion, don't only rely on the visual aspect of counting waves, also consider the context. We got rejected at the trend line that I gave you yesterday in the video. And in my opinion, the move down is not off the table. So from a risk management point of view, I personally do not get aggressive here. However, we have a possible 5-wave move to the upside. That can mean 2 things. This 5-wave move up, though, is a bit too small to confirm that we have already struck a more substantial bottom here. I did say to you yesterday the pure fact that Bitcoin reached the 50% retracement level at 25.3k and broke below the 12th of May low makes it more likely for Bitcoin than for Ethereum, in my opinion, to have bottomed in this entire correction, which started in April. Okay? So hopefully that's clear. But I still need, because it still looks somewhat incomplete, this downside structure, I would still like to see actually a 3rd wave, a 4th wave, and a 5th wave. Okay, maybe I don't get it, and that's fine. I'd still like to see it for a complete downside structure. Now, if I don't get this complete downside structure, I want to see at least signals that we go higher. A signal would be a 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down, as I said. So I can count, and that's not the case for Ethereum, at least not easily, but here I can count a 5-wave move to the upside. While this could still be a B wave and result in a breakdown, again, this view is getting challenged, and I can count a 5-wave move up. And if we now get a 3-wave move down, and we're holding support, and I indicated the support area on the chart. I always say when we get 5 waves in one direction, I try to give you a support or resistance area, which would indicate if price, if price holds that area, it would most likely go into that same direction again, which means that if we get into this area, we don't need to get in there, but maybe we do. And this is certainly the most likely standard retracement area I would put on the chart for such a move. So between the 78.6 FIB and the 50% FIB level, if we hold this area, then it can send us higher. So it could be, as explained for Ethereum as well, the following. First of all, this area is sitting between 25,785 and 26,372. This could be a larger wave 1, the move that started yesterday. We could now move down in a wave 2, and we could do a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. If we get 5 waves up eventually, and a subsequent 3-wave pullback, then first of all, I can provide another support area, and it would give us additional confirmation that Bitcoin has already bottomed yesterday and is on its way into a third wave rally, what we've been talking about for weeks, right? We see Bitcoin as getting into a third wave rally. Okay, so that's one option. Or, okay, so this could also just simply be an A-B setup, A wave up in 5 waves, followed by a B wave, and then a C wave rally to put in this alternate B wave. So what we said yesterday is, depending on how high Bitcoin goes, it could be that we're just resetting this B wave and the C wave sell-off will follow later. So again, if we get into this area, in my opinion, I have an interesting reward to risk ratio here for a rally in a C wave. So I will highlight that actually in orange, because then we indicate that all belongs together, right? So yeah, I mean, while this could be a 1-2 setup sending us higher, it could also simply just be an ABC. And obviously the condition would be for this to work out higher to hold the 78.6 retracement. Okay, so interesting, because we have 5 waves up, it's certainly now something to watch. And because whenever we get 5 waves up, it's certainly something where we could look at going higher. Always bear in mind, we don't necessarily need to get into the yellow support area. It's just sort of support, not necessarily target. I cannot recognize here the subwave structure of the correction very well, so it might not go down that much. Just highlighting that, okay? So don't think it has to go down that much. It can do, but if it's very bullish, then it wouldn't necessarily go down that much. Yeah, bear in mind we have relevant support here around 26,660 anyway, the 38.2 fib level. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership and also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content there every single day. Some signals, stuff about trading mindset, TA, Elliott Wave. Yeah, feel free to check it out. Certainly should add some value as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.